Now the defense, Sione Takitaki, talked about trying to fix this Browns run defense.
I feel like we've been saying it for weeks, but we just got to be real gap sound, you know what I mean? Myself included, and everybody that's on the field. You know what I mean? Just kind of doing their job and being gap sound. That's how we're going to stop it, you know what I mean? Obviously, we'll try to find a ton of other ways to stop them, you know what I mean? And we just got to keep knocking at it, man, until we get it right. It's a shared responsibility, you know what I mean? I feel like as players, like I just mentioned, man, we got to be gap sound and play, you know, the call that we got on the field, and we just got to do better, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't just put the blame on just one person, you know what I mean? It's a team sport, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of shared responsibility, and, you know, from the sideline to on the field. Yeah, we just got to, when we are in our gaps, we got to find a way to get to the ball, you know what I mean? Not just be satisfied with just being in your gap, and then just going back to doing your job. So, you know what I mean? I feel like we got to do that a lot better, you know what I mean, and improve.
And again, Ashley, there's so many things that have gone wrong with the run defense. It's tough to fix, because if you fix that, then there's still, if you fix A, there's still B and C. It's multiple levels.
Yeah, I honestly am pretty pessimistic about this run defense this year, because I think more than anything, it is about how this team is built. Like, the Browns decided as they were building this team, and it, you know, as we're watching them do this, it kind of made sense analytically to not value, you know, your D tackle and in some respects your linebacker position as much, because analytically those positions don't do as much for you, and to spend big in other ways, right? Like, spend big on your secondary, spend big in edge rushers. Like, it just felt like this team, this defense was built to stop some of these high-flying passing offenses in this league. The problem, though, is now just about anyone can run them over, to the point that we're seeing a pattern where the best passing offenses in this league are saying, never mind with our normal game plan, we're just going to run the ball at these guys and see if they can stop it. And in that respect, you know, I don't know that you're going to be able to fix some of this stuff this year. I think it's going to take a lot of people looking in the mirror and saying, why haven't, you know, some of these mid-round picks we took a gamble on, why haven't they developed? Did we make a mistake? What needs to change? What kind of vets do we need to get in these spots to kind of help with this? Because it's just the obvious weakness of this team at this point. And that's why, you know, I don't think this is even all on Joe Woods' fault. You know, I think he could do better in certain aspects, but my line has kind of been, you know, for the people calling for Joe Woods to be fired, I don't think that's going to really solve the main problems at the heart of this defense right now.
Yeah, you know, you kind of questioned the inexperienced interior defensive linemen, and there was an opportunity, and none of them have stepped up. But I think, to your point, they almost have to look at how they're evaluating and what they're looking for from that position group moving forward.